In September 1627, something big happens. The Tianqi Emperor dies. His brother takes the throne, becoming the Chongzhen Emperor. At first, he's amicable toward the Kiwei faction. You think, maybe it's over. Then the winds shift. Accusations fly against the Kiwei faction. Immediately, Wei Zongxian is exiled. You also hear that Madame Qi was arrested and moved to the Laundry Bureau, a place where old and disabled palace workers go to die. Days later, you hear she is dead. She was beaten to death during the interrogation. It was said that she confessed to attempting to usurp the throne under torture. For one moment, you feel relief. Then, when all palace staff who served during the Tianqi reign are under suspicion, you feel terror. What if they ask what you saw? What if they don't believe you this time? And what if they find out you're the one who picked her as a wet nurse? That week, interrogations begin. They're conducted in basement chambers. They ask everyone the same questions. Finally, it's your turn. You're questioned about Empress Zong's miscarriage years ago. You repeat your story. You're asked if Madame Qi ordered anything unusual. You say the exact same words you said all those years ago. They don't believe you, but they can't prove otherwise, so you're punished. You're demoted and reassigned from imperial births to examining female prisoners. Your new reality is checking up on female prisoners and women condemned to death. According to law, if a condemned woman is found pregnant, her execution is postponed until 100 days after the birth. Your job is to verify the pregnancy, attend to the birth, and hand the baby to the authorities. The mothers know what's coming, so you get to work. You deliver babies in prison cells, stone floors, no clean water, rats in the corners. The mothers beg you to help them escape. You can't. You deliver the baby, cut the cord, hand the child to the guard. The mothers watch their baby taken away. You write your reports. Healthy birth, approved for execution 100 days later. Years have passed since you started your prison shift. You're 45 now. Your spine is curved, and you suffer chronic back pain from a fractured vertebrae that never healed right. You walk with a limp. You've delivered 12 babies for condemned women. That's 12 mothers executed. And more participants for your recurring nightmares. Outside the Forbidden City, the empire is unsettled. The dynasty is collapsing. Manchus are invading. Rebellions are spreading across the empire. Rebellion leader Li Ziqing is even approaching Beijing. Inside the Forbidden City, the palace is in chaos. The emperor is executing officials left and right. Paranoia. In the palace harem, Consort Liu, the emperor's favorite concubine, is pregnant. Emperor Chongzhen is desperate for a healthy heir. The last one died at birth. One of the newer midwives oversaw a delivery and messed up. She's executed. You're experienced, so you're assigned to the delivery. You haven't attended an imperial birth in 7 years, but it's what you have spent most of your life doing. Contractions begin. Labor lasts 18 hours. The baby is upside down, feet first. You've done this before. You manually turn the baby. It takes time, but you succeed. It's a boy. The baby is born alive, but his cries are weak, and he has difficulty breathing. You do everything you can. You clear the airway. You stimulate the chest. Unfortunately, the baby dies 6 hours later. You try to comfort the mother, but she screams that you killed her baby. Immediately, palace officials arrive. You're dragged to the interrogation chamber. You're asked what went wrong. You explain what happened and how you followed every protocol. You're asked if you harmed the child intentionally. You say no. They don't care. The emperor needs someone to blame, and you're the perfect someone. You're sentenced to torture while the investigation is still ongoing. You kneel on gravel for 3 days. No food, minimal water, When you faint from dehydration, they drag you into the shade. Not to save you, they just don't want you dying mid-investigation. After 3 days, they decide there is not enough evidence for execution, but they judge you guilty of incompetence. The punishment: 100 lashes of a bamboo rod in the public courtyard. On the day of your punishment, your hands are tied behind your back. The count begins. Lash after lash, your weak body can't endure it. At 50, you lose consciousness. They continue. You wake up days later in the medical ward. Your back is shredded. Your spine is damaged. You can no longer walk without assistance. A week later, palace officials return. New evidence, they say. A maid has testified that you spoke critical of Consort Liu during the delivery. You didn't. But it doesn't matter. The Empress wants you dead. The Emperor blames you for his lack of an heir. You're sentenced to execution. You cannot believe it. You are taken to the execution ground at dawn the next day. No trial. No appeal. You kneel with your hands tied. As the executioner raises the blade, you think of your life. You've welcomed dozens of lives to the world. The Emperor is even one of them. But now, one of those lives has declared your death. You delivered the Empire's future. You verified its bloodlines. You examined its corpses. You kept its secrets. And this is your reward. Your service to the Empire means nothing as the blade falls and your head rolls. Your head is mounted on a spike at the execution ground, a warning to others. Your body is left where it fell until evening. Nobody comes to claim you. No one dares. At dusk, they drag your headless corpse to a shallow pit outside the city walls. You're thrown in with other executed criminals, thieves, rebels, and traitors. No coffin, no shroud, just dirt. No funeral rites, no incense, no prayers. This is the ultimate punishment. No ancestral tablet, no veneration, no peace. Your spirit is condemned to wander as a hungry ghost as your name is struck from all records. You spent your life welcoming new life into the world. And now that you're dead, there's no one to send you to the afterlife.